Alright, I think we're on. Hey, what's up guys? This is a live stream to remind you that this weekend we're going to have a live stream. I'll do another reminder later on in the week, but today is Tuesday the 23rd, and on Sunday, which is, let me see what day that is, Sunday the 4th, no, the 28th, we'll have a live stream. So, we'll see you guys then, and I hope that all is well with you guys. So, what is it? Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, right? So that's 3 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. on Sunday the 28th, I'll be doing a live stream, and I'd like for you to join me. You know, we're going to hang out with the Kemper. I'm hoping to maybe figure out how to hook the Kemper up into the Helix LT, and so, you know, or maybe we'll do it live on the air, you know what I mean? Like, we'll do it live. We'll put the Kemper out, the Helix out, and then I'll put the Helix editor on the screen. I haven't really figured out how that's going to work, but I think that if I was able to use the Helix, like running, and then a block for the Kemper, then back in, and then maybe we can mess around with using actual IRs by turning off the cab right here. If I can turn the cab off, we'll see how using Kemper and then Helix IRs works. So yeah, check out this axe. This is a really awesome Squire, I think vintage modified. I don't know, Jazz Master, right? The vintage modified, maybe 60s or something like that, who knows. And when I got it, it had the, you know, like the vintaged white pick guard. I just recently swapped out the pick guard for this Perloid, and then the pickups are all the same, and when I did that, the actual holes for the wheels for this thing didn't work. And I shielded the whole inside of this pick guard, like, Let me turn the noise gate off. Yeah, there's a little bit of noise, but it's not that bad, right? Like, before, these P90s used to make a lot of noise. And so now that I put shielding here, shielding there, connected to the shielding there, connected all the way to here. It's actually touching on the inside to my, to the bridge. There's a shielding touching the bridge and the shielding touching the jack. So the whole thing is completely grounded, right? So, you know, that's a little modification I did. But yeah, like I said, when I put this new pit guard on the guitar, the actual holes for these two wheels on the secondary tone circuit, right, for the neck, are right there. The holes are literally right there. So I have to re-drill holes or just not mess with it. And I mean, as you can tell, I'm a metal guitarist, right? And so it's not like I even need those to begin with. And in my opinion, the this guitar gets plenty woofy in the neck, you know. So maybe I don't even need to do that. And that's partially speaking to my ignorance of what's all going on there. Yeah, it's not like I ever actually even used that secondary tone circuit anyway, so it's not even like a factor in my playing. So as you can see, there's the brass shielding tape that I put in there, right? And like I literally just have the tone circuit sitting inside there, right? And everything's dimed up and everything, and I'm not even using it, so I don't even, who cares, right? I don't mind having the two copper pieces there. You know, as vain as it sounds, to me, having the aesthetics of the Pearloid pickguard was more important than having the secondary tone circuit, to be perfectly honest, because I'm never going to use that, honestly. So, yeah, pretty good tone coming out of that Kemper there. I also did a modification to the bridge to this guitar. We'll feature it on the video this weekend, but it had that crappy little like lines bridge. It just wasn't working for me because my strings kept skipping because of my playing. And so I got this little roller bridge that seems to be working really well. I'm really happy with this roller bridge overall. And then while I had the guitar apart, I went ahead and opened this cavity up for the tremolo arm and kind of figured out what's going on in there. I literally just tightened this screw right here all the way. If you just turn it like 1,000 times all the way till it stops turning, what it does is it compresses a spring, and then you tighten these 3 screws all the way. So if you tighten this one all the way, tighten these 3 all the way, this becomes a fixed bridge because this guitar was not staying in tune with that tremolo. And like I did that a couple days ago. Full body and rich. So yeah, Sunday the 28th we'll be up live. We'll be here at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. We'll be live. We'll be here with the Kemper and hopefully the Helix. Looking forward to being on and featuring this guitar and maybe a couple other ones. I changed the strings on one of my Ibanez back there, and only problem with this bridge is like maybe I need to raise this barrel. You can see the little barrels there. I need to raise that barrel a little bit higher so that my string quits popping out. So yeah, what do y'all think about the Kemper? Sounds great, doesn't it? Rocking that same Marshall JVM Orange Channel 1 preset that I was rocking last week, or this weekend over the video. And then here's Channel 2 Orange. Make sure it's not too loud. Pretty good sounding. I love the way that sounds. So yeah, this Tuesday at 2 p.m. on the 28th, Namm will be in full swing. We already had like 2 or 3 days of Namm, and so we'll be going over some of the coverage. We'll talk about some of the stuff going on there, and you know who's presenting some of the cool things. And there's already been some reveals. You know, Fender's got some new amps coming out, some new guitars. I think Gibson's going to have a new guitar coming out, and then Headrush has like this powered FR speaker for Kemper and like Helix and Axe Effects type systems. And I'm really excited to see that. I think that's going to be a really awesome addition to the whole profiling community. And if anyone can do it right, it'd probably be the Headrush people, because you know they make really good product. I think I saw on the Sweetwater website that there's a whole new line of like acoustic PRS guitars. Of course, the PRS Mark Tremonti little mini head, 15-watt head, that looks really awesome. And unfortunately, I'm out of tube amps. To be honest, I'm not doing tubes anymore, so I'm waiting for the Kemper profile to come out. I'll definitely get it when it comes out. Great tone coming out of that Marshall power profile right there. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you guys don't have a Jazzmaster with these like wide fat P pickups, you know, the J pickups, whatever they're called, man, it's really an amazing set of pickups. And these are the stock pickups that came in this guitar. I'm sure there's, you know, way better like Seymour Duncan versions. Guys, so this will be the final reminder. for this video. I'll make another video probably Thursday or Friday or something. But yeah, Sunday on the 28th at 2 p.m. we'll be live. We'll be hanging out with this guitar. We'll be playing the Kemper through the Helix Native and Helix LT using the interface. So I'm looking forward to being on. Hope you guys are on. Join with me, and we'll figure it out together, right? Like, what does Kemper plus Helix LT look like? How does it sound? Is it something that's worth, the $2,500 investment? I'm totally in love with this Marshall JVM Channel 1 Orange from Jason, whoever Jason is. I got that off the Rig Exchange, so it's like, that's not like, a paid, that's not like a paid for preset. Let's see here, JVM. Yeah, I just went to like the Rig Exchange, I typed in JVM, and then like JVM Orange Channel 2. Yeah, Jason, whoever this Jason. And the cabinets he's using is a Saxon 4x12. And this is what I'm talking about. When I hook it up to the Helix this weekend, we're going to disable the cabinet, right? We're going to disable this button here. And we're going to go straight into the IR of a Helix native and see how that works. And so I have some IRs, like EVH IRs, some really nice IRs, and we'll see how. Yeah, I'm really excited to use this profile in particular up against some of my favorite IRs in the Helix, and we'll see, we'll see what's going on. We'll talk Namm. We'll see what's coming. We'll take a look at some videos and take a look at some websites and see who's posting some stuff, and we'll talk about the gear that's coming out. So I'll catch you guys this weekend, Sunday at the 28th at 2 p.m. and we will do it live, and we will talk about, like I said, the Helix, the Kemper, and this type of guitar, and maybe I'll have another guitar or two on standby, tuned up and ready to play. And we'll probably do it in the studio over there with the guitars, etc. Who knows? I might even just do like a green screen so I can cut out the background. That way we can have full projection of what's on, like YouTube, right? So, all right, guys, we'll see you on the 28th, 2 p.m. live. Join me. This is Central Time, 2 p.m. Central Time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern. And we'll have a live show. All right, guys, appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Have a good week, and we'll catch you then. Rock on, guys.